Job Vlog.
My final topic in the podcast today, I want to talk about Avengers Endgame dethroning Avatar Asterisk. Okay, look, before Avengers Endgame came out, I made a video talking about how it won't beat Avatar. And you know what? I'm not going to say that I was wrong. I'm going to say that I underestimated Disney's ability to totally game the theater system. Disney ushered in unprecedented mandates to make sure that their Marvel Cinematic Universe movies get unbelievable coverage in the cinema. This isn't even to mention the countless regions in which films of America were not even allowed to play before, like the Middle East, parts of Asia. If you want to have Avengers Endgame, you have to have Captain Marvel for X number of weeks, regardless of its performance. Disney buying up Fox and then burying all of their remaining properties to prop up the MCU is appalling. It's tragic. Oh, well, what do you mean they buried them? They wanted X-Men to succeed. No, they didn't. It's the same sort of thing with Spider-Man 3. You have to make the last installment horrendous so that you can get the public support for the reboots. You get the X-Men to go out in not a blaze of glory, but a whimper, and then everyone is hungry for that reboot. They will accept a new Wolverine. With fewer studios able to put out product to get in theaters, Avengers Endgame went 2 weeks unopposed. It used to be entirely unheard of to not have a slew of new releases in the theaters on a weekly basis. And now we are getting to points where we can go a week or 2 weeks without anything new coming in the theaters, because people don't care about the movie theaters the way they used to. So if Avatar falls, at least it was at the top of when people went to the movies. In a recession, that was a movie people saw that got people to want to pay 3D money. With Avengers Endgame, you have yet another Avengers movie. The public is not that infused, but you have these rallied up Marvel fanboys who go to the Comic-Con, who praise waiting in line 16 plus hours to see a trailer everybody else is going to get the next day, who cheer at the unveiling of a timeline showing the upcoming movies. I mean, this movie even has its ending usurped by the TV spot of Spider-Man Far From Home. I mean, that's unprecedented. A movie should still be in theaters, and yet you're giving away the ending. So you have this big assumption that everybody sees these movies immediately. And we're not even caring about weeks at number one anymore. It's let's dump all the people into theaters first week. Let's make sure that every movie theater is only playing Avengers Endgame. Give people no choice, and this will make our movie huge. You know Disney wanted to do the same thing with Star Wars, but it didn't work. So then they had to go and buy out Fox to ensure that there was less competition in theaters. There is a reason no one else can get a cinematic universe to work. Warner Brothers does not have the resources to do this. They're not putting out 3 Detective Comics Extended Universe movies a year. It's the oversaturation that allows Disney to get away with this. You just keep giving people stuff to the point that they get accustomed to it, they expect it, they're addicted, they're hungry for it, and they keep going back. You don't have to sell 1 movie ticket to everybody in America anymore. You have to sell 15 movie tickets to the asshole who lives in his parents' basement. That incomplete degenerate who can't win at life gets to escape every time he gets to think he's a superhero. And he'll pay the 15 to 35 bucks or whatever to do it every single time. And people are showing off how much they're geeks. An average person has other interests in their life, but if you can exploit geeks, you can get them to pay for all kinds of little statues, Funko Pops, and whatever to put in their house that they have to show off in videos so that people know their geek reputation. Oh, well, this guy's qualified to talk about the Avengers. Look at his Funko Pop collection. With fewer studios competing, tickets costing even more than they did 10 years ago. Sure, you could say Avengers Endgame becomes the highest grossing box office movie, but there's nowhere else left for this to go, is there? And it's not even a market anyone cares about. It's like the Cleveland Browns. They haven't won a Super Bowl, but they won an NFC championship, right? But what difference does that make? No one cares about NFC championships. Well, no one cares about the movie theaters anymore, so it's safe to assume if you're king of the movie studios, you're going to have the highest earning movie. But without any competitors, isn't this kind of like being the top guy in the special, I didn't just go there, did I? It might be wise to look at media launches and consider that model now that we don't have to have movies that are good and getting word of mouth to get more people to go see them and make a phenomenon out of it. Can we go ahead and include Grand Theft Auto 5's release against Avengers Endgame? Wait, if we're going just on media launches, can't we just do that? Oh, well, movies can't just have DLC you download the season pass, now we have new character pack, none of this stuff. But video games can, but we're still competing for entertainment dollars, right? And your time, so why not just merge these things together? See how far Endgame stacks up now. So we're at the part of the video where I have to beg you to hit the subscribe button and ring that bell, because subscribe doesn't really account to anything other than YouTube might someday send me a plaque.